from Anderson.
Number 2.
Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Hit to first. To his right, Olsen, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Fastball just inside. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Grandal, base runner at first with one out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Semien.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt.
First pitch on its way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. And he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1 home. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 3. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
But this is hauled in out there and right, and that might be too tough to try to score on. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. Olsen on third, Chapman at second, Davis at first, one gone. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2.
Too high. 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now in the box, Jurickson Profar, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A ball and no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Lorenzo Kane. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 2-1. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Grossman makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Leading off for the
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Begley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. One in, one out, and one up.
Matt Olson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Simeon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Designated
Runner
hitter.
in scoring position with 2 gone.
Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back. Still going back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So now it's Mark
right
Hanna.
fielder, number
Hit it
20.
hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Hanna.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Hernan Perez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Into right field, that's a base hit. Standing in, number 18, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-0 to him now. He's running. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Laureano is right there, 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Simeon over to his left. And that retires the side. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 22.
Alex Claudio is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Alex Claudio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1 gone for the A's here in the third. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's off the foul pole. Back-to-back home runs.
The
first offering on its way.
Eric Bain.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box.
Leading off for the A's.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's a .333 hitter. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 0-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, an impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Mark Canha, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Mark Canha.
From the stretch, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Thames is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 18. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here it comes, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Another try at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Jurickson Profar.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in, Robbie Grossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Drew Pomeranz, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 15.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Begley. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pomeranz, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Mike.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Soft liner to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat, that was a pretty good off-speed pitch that was well down below the zone, which leads me to believe that this guy can hit it right off the shoe tops.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. In now Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Number 18 ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Olson stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Eric Thames. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. Digging in now, number 18. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Mark Canha. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's gone 2 for 6.
Mark Canha.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Bounce towards the mound. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 count, the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field, and that will conclude matters here in the leading off the inning, number 2, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 now. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Now pitching for the
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there. And that
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kenna. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. In there, 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So digging in now, Robbie Grossman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Junior Guerra is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready for another shot now. Josh Fegley, previously against Junior Guerra. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready now, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Grossman leads off first with 1 away. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now
stepping up now, Matt Olson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So striding in, Matt Chapman. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Popped straight up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Now at the plate, number 18. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brett Anderson. The loss.